Hello, I'm Charly and today I'm going to be doing my September wrap-up, my October wrap-up and my November TBR. Number 1, I am ill. Number 2, hello, I had my HSC exams, which I have some vlogs that I filmed. My HSC exams, by the way, are my final year 12 exams in New South Wales, Australia. Those are the exams we do. So I'm done with high school forever now. Like, I know I did a vlog about me being done with high school, but I graduated and then I had to do the exams. So I did those exams. So if you want to hear about that, I'll be uploading a little compilation of vlogs that I filmed. They're pretty ranty. I haven't edited it yet. But yes, that'll be coming at some point. And also, I lost my little remote control button thing, and I have this little button that I use to focus my camera, like, cause you can't like be standing over here trying to like get to the shutter button, otherwise it focuses on my arm and then that's just wrong, isn't it? So I have a button and I can't find it. I knew I would lose it one day. The reason why I didn't do a September wrap-up was because I was like, yo, I need to study, and then also I assumed I wouldn't be reading much in October, but I thought I'd get a book done, so I didn't want to just wrap up one book in October, so I was like, well, I'll combine my September and October. Didn't end up reading anything in October. I didn't finish anything, but I did read 5 things in, that's 10, 5 things in September. That does sound like quite a bit, but 2 of those were novella type things. The first book that I read in September was An Ember in the Ashes by Sabati here. I did a book talk on this, so if you want to hear more about this book, then you can click up in the corner. There'll be a link to take you to that book talk. But I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars and I really, really loved it. The next book I finished in September was 10 Years of Parkway Drive by Callum Preston. This is like a biography type thing for Parkway Drive, which is my favourite band. They're like a metal band, a hardcore metal band from Byron Bay, Australia, and it just has lots of things. It has a lot of pictures, but also some text. So I finished that. This book is really heavy. I could kill someone with this. But yes, I gave this, what did I give this? I gave it 5 stars because I don't know how I couldn't. I didn't know how to rate it, but I was like, it was funny and it was very Parkway Drive-ish, therefore 5 stars, yes. In September, I also read 2 of the novellas from The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. This is like a compilation of 5 novellas, which comes before Throne of Glass, which is the first book, and I read 2 of them. So the first novella is called The Assassin and the Pirate Lord, and I gave that one a 4.25 stars. That's the first thing I've ever given a 4.25 stars. I was very conflicted about the rating, so I introduced the freaking 0.25 star thing. And I don't really remember, it just, oh, I remember, like, the character that's introduced that everyone loves so much. I just want there to be more male-female friendships. Like, everything has to be a romantic tension thing, and that kind of annoyed me. But I did really enjoy this, and I ended up giving it 4.25 stars. And the other one is called The Assassin and the Healer, and I gave this one 4.75 stars. I liked this one a lot more. I really liked the character that was introduced in here, and I really hope she comes back into the story. I forget what her name was, but I really liked her. You'll know if you've read this, which character I'm talking about. So then I stopped reading this because, okay, I need you guys' help. I need your help, right? Okay, hold on. Just before I was reading this, because, okay, everyone told me that I need to read this before I read this, or that it's just better to read this before this. It just fits better that way. But then when I started reading this, people said that there were minor spoilers or like suggestive things that might spoil me for this, and I was like, oh my god, what do I do now? So please help me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I really want to read, but I don't want to start a new book because I'm already reading too many books, so I need to decide which one of these 2 to continue with. So please help me in the comments. Thank you. The last book that I finished in September was The Martian by Andy Weir, and I listened to this on audiobook, and then I went and saw the movie after I finished it, and I really loved both of them. I gave the book 5 out of 5 stars. I just really liked all of the science and the stuff, like, and the humour. And this is a science fiction book, if you didn't know, and it's about a guy that gets that, like, he's on a mission on Mars, and then there's like this sandstorm type thing, and then circumstances lead to his crew thinking that he died, and then they left without him, and he's not dead. They thought he was dead, and now he only has enough supplies to last him like a little while, but he needs to last like for ages. So it's like, oh, how am I gonna do that? And it's just really funny, just the way he deals with it. It's just so like lighthearted, and like I know I wouldn't be dealing with it in such a lighthearted way if I was Mark Watney. But he was just really funny, and I will say that some of the sciencey sort of stuff can seem a bit like an info drop at times. I feel like that it could seem that way, but I really enjoyed it personally. I found it really interesting. So if you're into sci-fi, then you'll definitely love this book, and if you're not into sci-fi, I still think you can give this book a go. So that is all that I read in September and October. I didn't read anything in October. I'm just currently reading this and this. But did I start the next novella in this? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I started the next novella in this, and I read like, oh, I read enough. I read this much of The Assassin in the Desert. So, yeah, let me know which one I should read, because I don't really care. I just want to read, you know? And yeah, I started this. I read like 9 pages, not even. So that's how much I read of that. And other than that, on my TBR, I don't really know what I want to read. So I have 2 other books picked out because, I mean, I'm on holidays now. I have nothing to do. I have no schoolwork anymore. So I picked out 2 books. Hopefully I'll get like all 4 of these books done, because I have like copious amounts of time. I haven't read yet, and it's like I finished on the 27th and it's now the 1st, and I haven't read yet at all. Like, only today I started reading, because I've just been spamming Skyrim. Let's be real, I just love Skyrim, and I've just been playing Skyrim. But yeah, I think I got that out of my system now. Like, I'll still play Skyrim, but it'll be a bit more mediated now. So the other 2 books I have picked out are Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover and The Sacred Lives of Minnow Bly by Stephanie Oakes. Both of these books, I just really want to read them. Just really do. I'll probably read this one next, I think. I don't really know. It depends on what I'm feeling like. Yeah, so I have those 2. And also I have Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, which I started ages ago, which I might continue with now, or I might continue it in December. I'm not really sure. So I just have these 2 picked out for now. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye!